when you're recruiting board members, I'll tell you, when I first started out on my acquisition journey, I actually was in multiple industries before I settled in dental. And essentially, when you are recruiting board members, remember, a lot of the board members, they're in the peaks of their careers, potential board members that you're going to approach on LinkedIn, and they care about their reputation. So when you go out and canvass banks and accounting firms to show them who's on your team, remember, at that point, you're a nobody. The business is a nothing, but you have the track record of your board members, and you'll be showing them to potential accounting firms and legal firms and banks, sellers. You'll be showing them a company profile with your board members. That's the most important thing. And a lot of the board members do care about their reputation because they're in the peaks of their careers. If you can find board members that are retiring, experienced, they've got experience with deals, they're probably your ideal board members. They're a little less worried about their reputation being tarnished because they already have a very strong reputation. They understand that it is, at that point, a pipe dream. They need to believe in you. They need to believe in your vision. And remember, at the start, they're not going to be getting paid. So it's a little bit of a risk for them, but there's not really anything to lose for them. And they have a chance to get free founders' equity of a company that could be something. And their belief in you will be paramount. But along the journey, a lot of board members will be in transition, will come in and out. And the most important board recruit for you will be your chairman. I've fired 3 lawyers, and I've had many accountants come in and out. A lot of them along the journey, the love will quickly wear out when they're not getting paid and they're going over a few deals. You've got to be ready to replace them and continually update your company profile and your team members. But the system is essentially, you're not paying anyone from the start. They will be given free founders equity once you form the company. When you're about to do your first deal, that's when you form the company. That's when you give out free founders equity. And the board members will be saying, well, can I have the equity now? And the magic words that you will say to them is, we're not cutting up the cake until it's baked, which is fair enough. You're not going to be giving out a slice of the company until the board members have proven their worth. They've stuck around, they've pulled up their sleeves, done some elbow grease, and you'll be the major shareholder of the company. So at that point, you might decide to give out bonus equity like I did with my chairman. I promised, and I can give you all those equity distribution parameters, but essentially I promised my chairman 7.5%. He stuck around with me for a couple of years, believed in me, didn't get a cent. And when I formed the company, I gave him a 7.5% bonus. And reflecting on that, it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made, because he understood. And I could have abandoned him after our first deal. I could have just said, you know what, I'm not doing it. Thanks very much. See you later. But I stuck to my word. And I think that meant a lot to him, and he's in it for the long term, and he draws a wage now and draws a salary from the company. So he's in his retirement. He had multiple big accounting firms, sold them off. So he spends a lot of time traveling now, but he's the chairman of the company basically, and he's drawing a wage, which kind of complements his retirement. And now he's the stakeholder of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. So it did pay off for him because he believed in me. And that was the only thing holding him around. He gave up his time for a couple of years, and it paid off for him. So if you're interested in finding out more information about this, follow me to learn more.